my children. Can I have a sip of that, please? Hello.
Good morning. Oh, Yo-Yo, for real? You're already gonna get a
roll
timeout.
call quick. Let's do a little roll call. Hi. Hi, guys.
Good morning, my Shaylas. Guys, I can't believe what happened yesterday. It was actually fucking funny as fuck.
What happened yesterday?
Nothing. We're on FaceTime with Tolbert and we're like, hey, like we're just trying to get the stream together working.
I'll tell them this
like...
when we're on.
Oh, wait,
Hold on.
on?
Not with her yet.
Oh, okay.
I want to send her this link really quick.
Oh, Riley!
Let's go! Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. The sounds today are just like random ones we've never used because
Riley, our third child. Guys, what was I gonna say? Someone said something about something and I wanted to answer it. Riley, you distracted me. Nguyen! Oh, guys, we missed you.
Guys, Zuli, let's go!
Okay, Zuli. Damn. Guys, did a fucking train already start? That's crazy.
Guys, we are gonna see if we can get Tower Bird on here right now. So she just released her album called Gentleman, and I don't know if you guys know, but the whole
really
album.
Loud, babe.
What's really loud? That alert?
Yeah. It's okay, she can't even hear myself.
Hold on, Amber's getting old. Let's lower the alert.
Chloe, baby! My queen. My Shayla. Guys, I just got my... Oh, actually, wait. I'm not going to do that. Wait, I think our shared chat has already started.
Yeah, I just had her set it up.
Oh, wait, that's
okay,
really
guys,
cool.
we're on shared chat with Toa, so say hi to each other.
Woo! Oh, everyone can be friends now.
Make friends. It's like a play date. Okay, let me see if I can get Toa on here.
And thank you.
So we're both about to learn stream together a little bit.
Yes. We've only used stream together once, so... Whoa.
I think it already went!
Wait, this always happens. Something weird always happens. Hang on.
Hold on 1 second. Let me turn my camera off here.
We're just newbies, okay?
We're figuring it out.
Oh!
There
Wait,
we
there
go.
we go.
Okay. Hold on. Let me...
We just took a little in. Hold on.
I have my...
Something just happened.
There we go. Hold on.
Toa, can you hear us and see
I
us?
can hear you guys great.
Perfect. Let's run through all the checks.
Boy, thank you.
Everyone in the chat, can you guys see and hear both of us? Oh my god, it's swapped
Babe,
today.
I think you can switch it though.
No, I don't think you can.
Oh my god, we never have our cameras like inverted like this. It looks so
Yeah,
weird.
this is so weird.
It's
Is yours like
so
that too?
I'm like, is this what I look like?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. This is what we all three of us actually look like.
Yeah. Wait, Christina, I swear we were able to fix it last time.
Babe, does it?
It doesn't. I can't look at myself right now. It's like creeping me out.
Don't even look.
Yeah, no, this feels like we're on a Skype call.
It does. It feels exactly like that. And Zoom.
That is totally fine. So, okay, guys.
Wait, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good morning to everyone here. Yeah, we just woke up. It's 7:21 a.m. here.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
God,
I think they're saying your
God bless
volume's
you
like a
guys for
tiny
doing
bit low.
this.
Totally.
Truly.
No, of course. And sorry for the mistake yesterday. We were laughing. We were like, of course. That we haven't messed up any times really, apart from that. So we were like, honestly, it worked out better anyway.
Guys, let me know if she sounds a little bit better.
Yeah, guys, Christina and Amber called me at like, maybe like, yeah, exactly 24 hours ago, and I was in my pajamas, like on my sofa, having like my Sunday, and I was like, oh, hey guys, what's up? And they were like, oh, are you ready to get on Twitch?
like-
And I was like, oh shit.
And my point of view is, we had a drive from Brisbane the night before, and we woke up. I'm like, oh my god, we have to get ready. And then I'm like, oh my god, do we actually know how to do the stream together? And I just FaceTime Toe for the first time, and I'm like, hey, are you ready? She's like, damn, you're really prepared. Like,
this is for tomorrow,
this is
right?
for 24 hours later. You're really prepared. And I'm like, you're lying. And she's like, no, it's tomorrow. I'm like, oh my god.
So
But
funny.
I realized what happened. When I told you guys what time we were going to do this, I did say today. But when I was telling Twitch what time we should have, like, the homepage and stuff, I said LA time because that's the time they work in, and then it was all downhill from there. Guys, I know we're a little
No, I was like, you guys really have your fucking shit together. Like, I'm just like flying off the cuff. I'm like, I don't even know.
No, we were also in our pajamas. Like, I was like, Christina, you gonna FaceTime her when we look like this? Like, I don't know if this is a good look.
No, you guys look great.
Crazy.
You guys look great. We were all in our pajamas.
Okay, good. We're all in it together.
Yo, Friel wrote, Toa Bird? I have some questions prepared for you guys. That's really good. I think before we jump into any questions, Toa, I feel like you got to do a little bit because you have such a cool background, right? Like, your parents are from 2 different places. You weren't born in LA. You got a cool accent. I feel like I would have a lot of questions about that, but I do know the answers, so I feel like you should explain.
Yeah, I guess I should give a lore, like, backstory. But I was born in Hong Kong.
Sick.
And then my parents are Filipino and English. So I'm like a little mixed race, third culture baby, and I grew up in Hong Kong and Thailand, like back and forth between from like basically when I was born to like 16, and then I moved to the UK, and then I moved to the US like 4 or 5 years ago.
That's so cool.
Yeah, which is why my accent. I'm just like, don't worry about my accent. Like, don't focus on.
No, your accent's
very
sick
confusing.
though. Like, I wouldn't ever be able to figure out exactly what it is, and I think that's so cool.
We actually just went to the Philippines for the first time. I have not been to Hong Kong, and Amber's been to Thailand.
Yeah, I love Thailand.
We've gone.
Where
I've
did you
gone
go?
to Bali, but not Thailand. Oh, they're asking. So you're so you're somewhat Filipino? They're asking in the chat.
Oh yeah, I'm 100%.
100%.
Like, I'm
That's
Filipino. I'm technically 50% Filipino, but emotionally, I feel much more closer to my Filipino side than I do my English side.
We have a ton of Filipino people in the chat. It was so cute when we had one of our layovers. We were stuck in the Philippine airport, and a bunch of our girls there got like a gift delivered to us while we were there, and it was really cute.
Oh my god, the Filipino pride is like out of this world. It's so good.
Wait,
like,
that would be sick. I've never seen like videos of that.
What?
Filipino pride.
Oh my god, I cannot
That would be
imagine that.
really cool.
I actually have not been to a pride yet.
You've never been to a pride?
Not a parade, and it's because like where I was working, I was just like, it's like, oh, I just couldn't get there. But this year, now that we do this, now I'm like, okay, what one are we going to?
Yeah, you guys should 100% go to a pride and then stream it and like
That would be fun.
do a little meetup for you and your gals.
We have to go this year. I'm like, it's not even a question. We're doing it. It's sad. We just got to figure out which one we want to go to.
Probably.
Do you know which one you're going to go to this year?
I don't know. I mean, I love to go to the LA one because I'm based in LA. But honestly, like the London one's really fun as well.
What's your favorite place you've lived so far, or the best pride you've been to so far? Guess that might be.
Oh my god, best pride, London 2018.
You're actually
and I had like just turned 18.
Oh, that would have been really fun.
Like, it was so fun. It was so fun.
Oh,
and I was wearing like little shorts and a bikini.
Oh, you were one of those that day? It's like everyone's just going crazy.
I love
like
that.
Jumping in the fountain, it's so gross, but it's like you have to do it.
It's so fun though.
You're like
drinking in the streets.
Yeah, you're like, why do I have strep? And like you just start naming things after. We're actually going to London for the first time ever in 2 weeks. I know our chat's very excited about that. How do you feel about London?
Sick. Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna text you guys my like
yes, let's go.
I don't know if you
need.
do that as well, but like whenever I go to a new city, I'll always like try and keep track of all the restaurants and like bars and stuff that I'm going to, and then I make a Google Maps list. Like I have one for Paris, Hong Kong, London.
You're like type A, like Christina. She has like lists and notes for absolutely everywhere we've been and everywhere we're going. I love it.
Yeah, Christina, I can tell you're type A. I feel like we're similar.
A little bit.
Oh, a little bit.
But I'm really excited about London. I always joke with our girls because a lot of them are from there. I'm like, oh, I don't even need to ask the weather. It's probably raining and cold, and they all get so mad. But we're actually really, really excited. We have a few friends there, and we're doing like we're actually doing Twitch Europe, which is in Netherlands, and then we're going over to London.
Is it in Amsterdam in the Netherlands? Or
yes, but not really. Like it's considered Amsterdam, but it's like Rotterdam, which is an hour outside of Amsterdam.
Okay, sick.
They kind of trick you. They kind of trick you a little bit. But
wait, that's gonna be so fun. You guys are gonna have so much fun.
I'm so excited. We're doing a lot of good places in a row. But wait, Tola, I feel like I have to say this. I know our girls are gonna love this. The other day when we called her like 24 hours before it even started, Christina was like, you know, like just wait, it just cut out.
Yeah, and then you came back. You came
We're
back.
back. All right, Christina, don't touch anything. We were like to Tola, like just to make sure like you're obviously out and everything. She's like, am I out? The closet couldn't keep me in, and I was like, the girls are gonna love that. I'm gonna start using that.
Guys, the closet was fucking glass. Like I was visible from a young age. Like everyone was like, everyone like always mistook me for a boy. I had like a little like backwards cap, board shorts, like just the classic like lesbian outfit.
So cute.
From day one. Yeah, I my first boyfriend. Shout out him. I think we were like beards. As a R.I.P. King. I think we were beards for each other because now he's also queer.
No,
so it was just like a lavender marriage, truly.
You guys should just like shake hands one day, like not say anything, just shake hands and walk the other way.
Funny.
Yeah, we're like bros now. It's really cute.
Wait, I feel like I gotta ask like the typical question, and I really ask more for some of our girls watching. So our background of who watches us on stream.
Yeah, no, please tell me about you guys. I need to know about you guys too.
Yeah, so I don't know. So we met. We'll just go back because we want you to start from the beginning too. So I was living in New York. Amber was living in Australia. I've been out a very long time. Same thing since I'm 13. I remember walking around backwards hat, basketball set, not just jersey, pants too. When my mom came out, she was like, "No way," and I was like, "No, yeah, definitely." But Amber DM'd me on Instagram. Typical love story nowadays.
Yeah.
And then
to get that one out there.
Yeah, Amber DM'd me, and she was like, "You're very pretty. I'm obsessed with you already." I was like, "All right, let's meet." Ended up meeting. Did long distance for 5 years from Australia to New York. And then one day my brother was like, "You guys should start streaming. People think you guys are funny. Let's see how it goes." And it ended up doing pretty well. And now we kind of both stream full time. We just travel. We do crazy things. We get the opportunity to meet people like you, which is just freaking awesome. And we get to work with Twitch super closely, go to things like TwitchCon. So yeah, before this, I was working at a bank, and Amber was TSA in the airport, checking people.
Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude.
I love telling people that. It's so funny.
So if that doesn't make you feel like you could just travel drugs back and forth across the country, I don't know what really could.
I did save the skies. Tori, I did.
Yeah, Amber actually like took people to the room, made sure they had nothing on them. She loved it though.
Yeah, I do. I still do. But I mean, this is way more fun with my girls. Tola, what did you do before you kind of got into music?
I was a bartender.
Oh, that's cool. I feel like that suits you.
I did bartend for a little bit too. I thought bartending was really fun actually.
It's honestly, it was like when I was like 17, 16, I was kind of like quite a like soft spoken, like a little bit of an introvert, and it actually like really helped me come out of my shell.
Because you have no
you're
choice.
Constantly talking. Yeah, you're constantly talking to people. Like so many different types of people are coming through your bar every night. And so you're like exposed to like all of these different types of people, and also like dealing with drunk people is an insane skill to have.
I feel like weirdly that was like the airport for me. Like you had to just be in like really awkward situations. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get my awkwardness out now. And I feel like it actually helped me so much more like coming on stream and just talking, because I didn't have a choice. It was my job. I just had to talk to them. So I get what you mean. Like I feel like that definitely like brought me out of my shell a lot too.
Oh my god, people lose all of their social skills at the airport.
Oh my god, no, Amber, she has this pet peeve when I repeat something. She gets annoyed because she's like, "I'm sorry, it just stemmed from the airport," because like she would tell people like stuff in the tray, and they'd be like, what? And she's like, it just drives her crazy. They're like repeating. So,
oh my god,
I feel
not
like
the
I
TSA
lose
trauma.
my social skills. I get a little bit nervous too.
So bad. Wait,
oh my god.
I don't think it matters too much. I just don't think they can see us on Tola's stream.
Oh, can they?
I think like our screen for her is just like a little bit black.
Oh, pull it up on ours. Let me have a quick look quick.
Is there anything that I can do to
we might need to put your browser source in. Sometimes people lie though, so I'm gonna look for my stuff.
Okay, yeah. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Toa, do you have like the Stream Together box up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you see up top right it says copy browser source URL?
Oh my god, I love this tech support.
Yeah, you're good.
This is awesome.
This is what I used to do as well. So, and even my Girls Guide, you generate the link from browser source. So just copy that browser source.
Hell yeah.
Put it into
OBS.
Put it into OBS, but you might need to delete. Yeah, try that. Let's see what works from there.
Let's see what happens.
Oh please, our girls helped us set up this whole Twitch stream. Well, that's weird. Guys,
right.
anyone know how I can make my camera look a little
Hey
bit
guys.
less stressed out? Maybe I should do.
Oh wait, yeah, Christina. Okay, now we're there.
Okay,
We're
they
gonna-
yeah, put us at like the bottom or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be like exactly like
Hang
ours.
on.
Perfect.
Wait, how do you guys have it set up? Are you doing like a side by side
So
situation?
Yeah, we're kind of like just side by side. Do you have?
I like hers though. It's different. It's cute.
Yeah, leave it like that. I think that's
I'll,
cute.
Let me reorganize some of this.
She's
You guys
readjusting.
don't-
I wish our camera wasn't so like I could do that, but it goes weird.
No, that one's definitely the best.
Yeah.
This is so fun. Okay.
We're still we've been on here for like a year and a bit, and we're still like getting used to this stuff. Twitch is so hard. Oh wait, you did it. That's pretty much perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Almost there. I'm working. I'm hard at work. Okay.
They're like,
hang on.
okay,
Oh
let's
wait, that's
go.
perfect. Good job.
There you
I'm
go.
like, okay, something's
Now you know.
happening. Come on.
I
See, I'm not
wanted to do like a
incompetent.
cool background where like we looked like we were on stage.
She had like curtains prepared. I was like, Christina, it's okay.
Amber's like, it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, I feel like we have to talk about one thing that I'm super excited to talk about. Well, actually, hold on. I do want to finish because there are so many people in our chat. So this is where I was going. Our girls are from all over the world, which I think is so interesting because
Aw.
you know a lot of people are in so many different like they're in different situations, obviously, right, when it comes to being out, if they're out, if their families are okay with them being out. So I'd love to know, like, one, how did you kind of know? I know you said it was very obvious from the backwards hat, but how did you know, like, from, like, a feeling perspective? And then also, like, how did you come out to your family? For me, it was very, like, people came out for me, and then my mom walked in on me. That's, like, a whole different story. So
Oh, whoa.
I didn't really have, like, the typical, like, hey, I'm gay. It was kind of like, we know you're gay. You want to just say it? But I'd love to hear your story.
Okay, so when I was like 12 or 11, I might have been 11. I like came out
Oh
to
my
like my
God.
diary. I like wrote it down.
No,
in my
not the
diary.
diary.
I
Because
wish
the
I could
girls,
remember, like, I wish I
don't
could see what the sentence was because I feel like it would have been funny.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I wish I could see like exactly what you wrote because I feel like that would have been funny.
I know it was probably something like, like I think I like girls, but probably not. Like, it was probably something so, like,
And probably
like,
was
halfway
spelled
there.
wrong.
Yeah,
It's like
100%.
11.
Yeah, and then I came out to my friend over Skype. Funnily enough, because it was kind of
So
looking
this
like
is giving
Skype.
you like PTSD.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean, like I'm like this is the reminiscent of my coming out. Actually, this is kind of giving that. I came over to to my best friend on Skype, and she was like, we were playing video games, and she was like, okay.
Didn't
like,
even care. Was just like, yeah, I know.
Didn't-
She was like,
didn't-
okay, can
she
you
was like,
start playing the
didn't
game
even
now?
skip a fucking beat. Yeah, it was just like okay, and then like we kept on playing video games, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because you know you build it up in your head so much,
Yeah.
and it's like this whole thing, and then she was like, okay, whatever, cool. Like, why'd you tell me that?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
And then I came out to my sister when I was like 14, 15, and she was like really happy and excited for me. And then I think I came out quite young. Like my school kind of knew when I was like 14.
Okay. I went to a Catholic school, so it was a little bit more hidden.
Yeah.
11's super young. Like,
11's
good on you.
young.
11 is really young.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really young. I
yeah.
was awake.
She
Yeah.
knew. She knew.
I remember at around 11 looking at the I always say her name weird, Avril Lavigne album cover,
Yes.
and that song Girlfriend, and I remember looking at the album cover and being like, this girl's really pretty, and then I was like, wait, can I think that? And then it was like this like battle in your head, and
Then
then
it started.
and
you're
then I
like,
felt
shit.
like I started off like I feel like, and this is for a lot of people, sometimes you start off and you're like, okay, it's like girls and guys, because I feel like I felt like
Yes.
when I say that to people, it was kind of like a buffer zone, right? Like, oh, I like girls, but like I still also like but I knew I didn't.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like
You just say it to
felt
feel
like
a little bit better.
it was gonna soften the blow a little bit, but same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I came out. The only person I really ever sat down with and came out to was my best friend at the time, and I remember I started crying, and she was like, "Christina, 1, I know. 2, I don't care," and I was like, "Oh, okay, this isn't bad." And then I started, my relationship became public on TikTok, and that was kind of it. People knew before I knew. But
Yeah.
and how'd your family take it, like your parents and stuff?
They took a sec. My dad is always like, he was always like superstar, but my mom took a sec. I mean, like, I'm Filipino Catholic, like,
Yeah.
you know, it sometimes it just takes like a second for them to like digest the information and be like, whoa, okay, like what does that look like for my belief system? And then it was fine, you know, like she's like the cutest little ally now. It's really
I love
sweet.
that.
But yeah, it took a little beat. They took a little beat with it, you know.
I think
and I
that's,
respect
like-
them for
Oh,
doing
I'm sorry.
that.
I feel like that's like a lot of people, like they think that their parents are gonna like literally kill them, and then you end up like building the courage to come out, and it's like so much better than you think it is. Even if it takes like a little bit for your parents to kind of be like, all right, I wasn't expecting it, but you know, they eventually do get over it, and I do wish like a lot more people knew that, and even hearing you say like, because of like your religious beliefs and stuff, and they were still able to get over it, I think that's like a really like impactful thing. Honestly, I think that's like really cute.
Yeah. How about you, Amber?
I didn't come out till I was like actually 18 for Christina. I told a couple people before Christina, like a year or two before. I told my best friend, and then I told my sisters. But everyone was the same. Like, they were calling me like a lesbian since I was like 10. And I was like, no, I'm not. I used to like cry about it. I got so angry because I was like, wait, like something definitely is wrong here. Like, I definitely do like girls more than I should. But yeah, same thing. Like, when I came out, I think there was like maybe one person that was surprised. And then other than that, everyone else was like, Amber, we know. Like, we were kind of just waiting for you to say it. And I was like offended. I was like, I tried to hide this so well, but I guess it was just still obvious. But yeah, literally no one cared. And in my head, I was like, everyone's going to care, everyone's going to hate me. And it was like so the opposite.
Yeah, it's interesting when you're a kid, like when another kid calls you a lesbian, it can feel so like weaponizing.
Yeah,
like,
I used to
as if
hate
like
that
it's
word.
so fucking offensive.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
used to hate that word for some reason, like when I was just younger, because I felt like it was like thrown in my face, but obviously now I don't care. I feel like I have the craziest like coming out. My mom walked in on me kissing a girl. That's like a very popular
That
story.
is fucking epic.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
like that's like the death. That was like the beginning of the end for my crazy life. Like that's when it was just like, all right, nothing could get probably crazier than this. And then someone called my dad and told him I was gay, and I still
So
don't
bad.
know till this day who it was. The chat's gonna laugh,
Oh my
but
God, that's so
I think it was
freaky.
my gym teacher
Stokes mentioned.
because there was some drama. It's really weird. Yeah, it's a whole different.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they know. It's like I was dating someone on my team, and they were very close with the coach. And I just think like
Classic.
who could have had
So
my
bad.
parents' phone numbers besides someone who had authority to have my parents' phone
Yeah.
numbers? But you know, it was for the better. And like same thing, my mom was like, you know, as long as I just want grandkids. Like she was like, please, I just want grandkids. I'll be bored. And then my dad was like, as long as you're treated with respect, I don't care. And now my dad
Yeah.
loves Amber more than me. 100%.
Which I love.
Yeah.
Both of my parents. I remember when I told my mom I was talking to someone from Australia, my mom was like, Christina, like, please don't make me fall in love with this girl, thinking this probably wasn't going to last. And then the first week Amber ever came, my mom was bawling, and she's like, yeah, no, you have to bring her back. And that was it. Now, my mom's one of everyone's favorite special guests on the stream. My mom's tough to beat.
Thank you,
Thank
Manira.
you.
So
I was wondering if she could see the things.
Wait, I can't. Yeah, damn. I hope to meet your mom one day.
Oh yeah,
you would love her. She's absolutely hysterical.
I don't know if you've ever seen her on the stream, but she.
I have.
Which part? Because there's
Which
been many
part?
episodes of Thea being introduced here.
She's.
I feel like she's iconic, man.
She's very
She's
very
iconic.
iconic.
We yeah, it's so funny. We'll meet people, and they're like, yeah, I've seen your mom and I've seen this stream, and I'm like, I'm so happy I didn't know that you were watching, because I don't know if the stream would have went down like that. I would have probably did things a little bit differently. But
it's funny, the chat is being like Thea kissing Amber. I keep seeing that.
Yes, that is one of my favorite memories.
I need to get a story time from you guys.
Yeah, my mom
on that specific comment.
She like my mom and Amber's songs "Birds of a Feather." You could see how that goes. I don't know if you're a Billy fan, and
dude, yes.
My mom like grabbed Amber's face and like kissed her, but it does kind of look like and it went viral, the clip, but
it's hilarious.
Classic. Everyone's like, I gotta go. Yeah, we gotta run the clip.
Yeah, that's an after stream. That's an after stream clip, but yeah, we're gonna need.
Wait, Chris, I'm so sorry I didn't know this, but this is sick. They said Christina Toa opens.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, in 2024 at the like North American Hit Me Hard and Soft tour.
Okay, you need to get into that a little bit, because that is fucking sick.
Oh my god, I'm like I fucking went to that tour, but I literally pulled up like 2 songs into her starting.
Oh, sick.
So I wouldn't have even seen you.
Which show did you go to?
I went to the one in MSG, but it was like really cute. I was at work and the show started in like 20 minutes, and my uncle, who I feel like you would actually love, he's gay. He actually just won his first Oscar, which we watched live on stream, which was sick. But he like texted me and he's like, I have 2 tickets to the show in 20 minutes. Can you leave work? And I was like, yes. And we ran, and I made it like into the second song. Fuck, I would have seen you.
That's really fucking cool. Like that's a flex.
I actually wasn't opening on that particular run. I did I did an LA show, and then I did like a lot of the South. So we did like Atlanta, Nashville.
Oh damn!
Like,
okay.
That kind of area of the country. Well, but
that's insane. Yeah. Who do you have opening? So now you just so you just released your album. The song "Dirty Habit." Yes. Oh my god, so good.
Oh,
yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm super stoked on this album. Like I put it out Friday.
Okay, I know. Wow. I know you're very humble, and you were like before this, you were like, I just want to talk about everything, but we have to know about the album. So, what's like the thought?
Yeah, I was like, let's talk shit. I'm so bad at talking about myself. I'm like, let's just talk shit. Well, I want to hear about you guys. What you guys doing?
We're gonna push you to promote it right now because it's fucking awesome. Literally, if it worked, that's why you were like Amber cut out. I was playing Dirty Habit in the background, but we gotta know, like, one, how do you even sit down? Because I don't know if you know, me and Amber don't sing. Maybe a little bit, but we don't. We have no albums. But
come on, even a little bit.
I'm kind of good. The girls like always beg me to sing, but not like professionally or anything like that.
Maybe at the end, if we get comfortable, we'll sing.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Give us a little something.
I'll give you a little something.
Please don't make them sing. So how do you do you just wake up one day, you have a really good iced coffee, and you're like, I'm gonna start an album. Like, what's the thought process of starting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, starting is the worst place, because you literally have nothing, and it's the most daunting idea, because you are basically creating nothing. You're creating something out of nothing. Like, you literally have nothing. But for this album, actually, funnily enough, on the Billy tour, is when I kind of came up with the concept and the world behind the album.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I have a little like note in my phone, and I'll just like, if I have a idea, I'll just write it down and then kind of forget about it. And then so when I started going to the studio in February of 2025, that's when I started to like pull up those ideas again, and was looking, and I wrote down the word gentleman, which is the name of the album, and the name of the first single. And I was like, oh, there's something kind of cool about that. Like, I think it's like an underused word nowadays. Like, you never really hear that word.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, let me try and like make something out of this. But yeah, starting sucks.
How long does it take? Like, how long did this album take for you to finish?
I started in February. Oh my god, Hype Train is starting.
Hype Train. We share them now. Our Hype Trains.
I literally don't know what the fuck this is. This is awesome.
Guys,
like, what does this even mean?
So Hype Train. So you can teach us about an album. We'll teach you about Twitch. So a Hype Train
this is your guys' territory.
So I don't know, because I'm looking at yours. So a Hype Train is people could subscribe to your Twitch. So a Hype Train is
The chat's like,
people,
what's going on?
people just keep subscribing, and the hype train doesn't die.
Mhm.
But our girls take a lot of pride in it.
They're taking it seriously
so
now, boy. Thank you.
Bragging about our girls got us. So right now, I think we're the fourth most subscribed channel in the entire world.
And they literally did it like
saw
overnight.
that. That's insane.
I think you
guys.
would love this
Like,
comment.
Congratulations.
But we told someone once, and it just reminded me, like the way you described the word gentleman. Someone turned to me once and was like, "Oh, that's so cute. Is it just out of women?" About the top 3, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I think I kind of like let them think that, and I was like, "To see it's the entire world." Matter about that, we'll let them keep it.
Yeah, the men get very, very annoyed that we just won't leave that top 10.
So.
That's fucking crazy.
We're sharing a hype train right now, so if anyone actually subscribes to Toa, it'll keep the hype train alive. So
that's
make
so cool
sure
too.
you give her a subscription as well too.
Oh.
Damn, we gotta set you up with alerts.
So fun.
Do you have any alerts or anything?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
She's just a beginner.
Oh,
It's
you're
okay,
stressing
we can
me
help
out.
her.
So when someone subscribes to us, like if someone does, okay.
Munira sent 10
So you
subs.
can't
for
see
free.
it. Oh, you can hear it. So it's funny.
Wow.
I tried to get one of your songs to play, but your team must be very good at copywriting, because
they're amazing.
there's
Yeah, you
very
couldn't play
strict
anything.
copywriting, and I was looking for you on this app called Soundboard, and you were not
Okay.
there, which means your team's on it. There's only that's the closest one I could really get, and
Yeah, I'm like, well, maybe we need to looson our reins a little bit so that we can.
Yeah, I know. We can put some on our
Twitch, I'm like,
alerts.
maybe we're a little bit too on it, you know.
we if you could figure that out, let me know, and we'll have you for the 50 and 100. We do like a popper and
Yeah,
stuff.
that would be sick.
Um,
If we had any
Oh,
left, I would
sick.
just pop it just to show her.
no, we don't.
This room, we had our subathon like 2 days ago. If you looked at this room,
okay, that's the 24-hour
yes.
Twitch that you were texting me about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it did not look like this. It didn't even look like there was a floor here. It was covered in confetti. There was stuff everywhere, but it was a lot of fun. I already miss it, honestly.
What did you guys get up to in 24 hours? What did you do?
I'll just name things really
Tenzo,
quickly.
thank you.
So we chucked eggs at each other. Thank you, Tenza. She was doing 7. So can you see the hype train? It just went to the next level.
Oh, this is so awesome.
And it's rainbow. I think they knew about us 3.
I love
I've never
that.
seen a rainbow like this. We chucked eggs at each other, so we did this thing where like you spin a bottle and whoever it lands on gets to pelt the other person with an egg. We had a zoo here, so we held
Oh my god. Huntsman spiders, pythons.
Pythons. We did ice bucket challenges. We went out to dinner as emo. We played games.
That was my personal favorite.
We did a lot.
How do you guys come up with these ideas?
We sit
Do you
down.
have like a whiteboard of?
Yeah,
of, like-
kind of.
It's kind of just her notes on her phone, and then we try and like expand it a little bit. But we literally just sit there and think of like what we're gonna enjoy, what's gonna make the girls laugh.
Pain usually.
Yeah, pain, like eating something gross. Like I don't even know. We always think at the very beginning we're like we are never gonna be able to come up with ideas, and then like it just kind of flows and keeps going.
I have an idea for your next stream.
Okay, shoot it to
And
me.
I think
Give it to me.
I kind of want to be involved in this one if we can make it to LA, which we're gonna be
Oh my god, yes.
in. I think
We need to do an IRL stream, of course.
That would be
yes.
really fun.
IRL's fun. I think we can't leave the room. We can't end the stream until. So we just did a stream, for example, where we went on a boat and we couldn't end the stream till we caught a fish. That stream was long. It was long, but you should do a stream where you can't leave the room and end the stream until you write a song. And looking at your background, you look well equipped for that. And the stream,
what's in my background?
and the stream has to include the word chamber, which is like our fan group. So we're gonna set a date for you to do that.
That would be.
Oh
fun.
my god, that's so funny.
Do you think you
You're
could
already
do it
giving me
quickly, or
tasks.
would it be like days?
Yeah, it would be difficult for me to like interact with the chat.
Yeah.
I would be locked in.
There we go.
Guys, this is a big one. This is a
Go.
big one, Manera. Thank you. Sorry if we randomly just say thank you. I don't know if you can see it from the stream. She likes this one too. Manera, thank you.
Thank you. And make sure you guys are following Toa too. You play games, right, as well?
Munira sent 20 subs
I
for
used
gentlemen.
to play GTA a lot. and in the early days of my Twitch profile. But I'm not so. I need to be a little bit more on it with Twitch. Like I kind of like I'll leave for like 4 months and not Twitch.
Okay, well, where's your gateway to get back in?
Yeah, it's so much fun when you like get into it.
Do you guys game as well?
No.
Christina likes to say she's good at Fortnite, but she dies while she's still in the sky. So I don't know what you would.
Dude, I'm so shit at Fortnite. Maybe we could learn together because I literally have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, we do so. Okay, guys. She knows I'm not good. We don't need to fucking emphasize it. So we put whoever kills me gets $200. So I don't fucking last a second because, like, what the hell? But we do a Fortnite tournament.
Are you playing like with your community as well?
Yes.
Yeah, we did do that once. It was really fun.
Oh,
they cheat though.
yeah.
They look through the stream. They see where I am. Like they're cheaters.
No, but a lot of them came in just to kill Christina, and then they just died themselves. They just wanted to come in and kill her, and then they were like, "All right, I'm
what
done."
the fuck, guys? Come
I
on.
know, especially
Give my girl
Georgia.
a chance.
Georgia, she's like, I did not leave. You did. But you should play in our next Fortnite tournament. We actually that was like a thing in the subathon that we have to plan a Fortnite tournament. So I'll let you know the date, and if you're not doing anything and you want to come play, we have to put money on your head though too. Mm-hmm. We'll do like $50. $50 if you kill Toa. We'll send you.
She's like, shit.
You get banned if you kill Amber. 50 for Toa.
I've got lock in, man. I have to get some fucking rehearsal in.
So I have another question. It's not about the album, but I feel like the girls might be interested in this. I feel like your like the way you dress is just sick. Like it's so cool. Like unique.
Thanks.
How did you get into like dressing like that? And when did you feel like you were able to like dress how you really wanted to instead of dressing how maybe you thought other people should dress? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I've literally been like this since I was a kid. Like I literally wore whatever the fuck I wanted, including the backwards cap and the board shorts. Like that was my little.
We gotta bring that
back. Was you.
Yeah, because like you know, like obviously your parents want you to dress like a cute little girl, so like you know they wanted me in skirts and things like that, and
you were like,
you
no,
know, that just does not suit me. It's not me.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun though. It's fun like as an adult to put a skirt on and be like, okay, I'm kind of cute. Like, I'm a cute little girl, but as of right now, like I love experimenting with like androgynous style, and like it's just like the most authentic version of myself. You know, unfortunately it sounds a little corny, but it truly is. Like that's how I feel so comfortable in my body, and like, you know, getting tattoos and things like that. That's how I choose to express myself.
You have quite, let me see you have a sleeve going on there? Okay,
yeah, I have
a
like
little bit.
I have like a little baby sleeve.
What's your
It's like a
favorite
patchy
tattoo?
sleeve. I really like this one. It's like a little gremlin on a dandelion, and he's like
That's
sort of
so
flying away on the
funny.
dandelion.
Every time I see people with like the ones up
Yeah.
their arm, it makes me want to get it so bad.
Yeah, do you guys have any tattoos?
You have a little one on your back. I have a couple, but they're all
wait.
small.
Wait, what is that?
It's not even anything. It literally is like it
Looks
was
like a little
XO.
one.
It was XO, and now it's just like a Y.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, like this is such a cool place to get tattooed.
It's not. It goes away. Well, I was told it was gonna go away. It did not. But
You should get Amber.
so I have an A on my back because that was a subathon goal. So it was like back one of our first subathons. We had 10,000 subs. We'll go get married on stream. 11,000 subs. We'll go get a tattoo.
Stop.
Yeah,
We got married and I got a tattoo like the next day.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, so we got married on stream, which is a whole nother story. My divorced parents. That was a really fun IRL. Everyone showed up that day.
That is sick.
Yeah.
That is so sick.
I'm sure that was a fun for the viewers.
It was very fun.
Yeah, how did the chat feel about it?
Oh, they were dying laughing.
They loved it.
Yeah.
Guys, send the emotes to my parents. When my mom comes on the stream, they send the little emote that is like the little character in the chat you'll see of my dad, and then when my mom's on, they send my dad. Yeah, that's my mom doing like the rock on. I don't know if you could see. And then my dad in the pool floaty with his shirt off holding a martini. So, but I thought that question was so cute, the way you dress, because
epic.
Your album cover is so, I don't know if you guys have seen, and I wish I knew how to share my screen on the stream together, but your album cover, like, what was the inspo behind that?
Oh, I have it literally right here.
There we go. Let's hold it
Let me
up.
grab her.
Let's hold it up. I should have been like, I'm on like Jimmy Fallon and like just held it up.
Oh, was that drums or something?
Okay.
Guys,
Oh my
look
God,
at
that's
this.
sick.
We need a copy of this. We
Wait,
need to have it in our
that's
stream
sick.
I gotta
background.
send you one. I gotta send you
We'll
one.
send you some merch. We'll trade.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Deal,
yeah.
deal.
I have these little like PR boxes, which they're kind of like they're like a little briefcase, and they have like a vinyl and a T-shirt in it. And
Even
I got
that's
it.
sick.
We
Will
got.
you
love
text
that.
me your like address and I'll
We
get you
should
guys
we
one.
should do whoever follows you on Twitch right now, and I can make that happen if we pin it. We get something signed from you to send to one of our girls. If
Oh
we,
my god, that's such a
I
good
like that.
idea.
guys, can we pin Toa's? I don't know if they could do it when we're shared chat. Can we pin so you guys could follow her, and then I'll pick one of you
Feel like
guys,
I've
and we'll
been
send you.
following.
We'll send you guys. Maybe we could do like a collab. She could sign one of our shirts,
That's
and
cool.
Oh
we
wait,
send
that's
it
so
to you guys.
cute.
So we'll pick after the stream one of you guys who follow her
Damn,
on.
Christina, you're full of ideas,
I
man.
know.
You're
She's a
full of
thinker.
ideas.
Like, Christina is a genius.
But
Yeah,
that
clearly that whiteboard is popping. Working
whiteboard's
overtime,
hidden.
man.
But yeah, go on this
Yeah.
album cover.
Okay, so yeah, so these are the two little toas. So it's essentially supposed to be kind of like two sides of the same coin. Like this
really
is the
cool.
little like fuckboy toa, and then this is like the
Ah.
gentleman toa.
When do they come
but
out?
yeah,
When do we
it was
switch
honestly
them?
so hot.
Really?
Shooting this, it was so hot. I was like, so I had a body double, and then we like sort of we like photoshopped and swapped places. But having two people in a suit.
Oh,
it
that's
was-
actually
I
one
Wait,
was
yeah,
too.
wait. I feel like you
I
need to
thought it
explain
was-
that a little bit more. That's sick.
I thought
No,
it was like
no, we had a suit made, like a we had two suits, and we stitched them together. So we like chopped the arm off, and then like stitched them together, and then I had a body double in one side, and then I was in the other side.
Well,
and
I
then
would have
we
never
swapped
expected
places.
that. That's how you did
wait,
that.
yeah, I thought. See, guys, no AI.
That's so cool.
That
No,
I honestly,
no AI, no
no
AI up
AI.
in this camp. No AI. This is all real. And I was cooking in that fucking suit, man. I was like overheating.
I hate being hot, so I would have just been so like frustrated that whole day. So good job for pulling
Like,
through.
it was so nasty. Like my whole back was like drenched in sweat. Like I literally couldn't help. And my face, I was like trying to look cute.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I was like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Can someone get
Wait,
me
that's a
fan?
good fun fact. I like that because I honestly thought just given like that no one would ever do that, right? Like go in the suit,
Yeah.
like obviously it would be super hot. I thought it was
Yeah,
like
it's not.
really well cropped together. I don't believe anything nowadays because how much people
I
could just
know,
edit.
right?
So I'm like,
Right.
so that's like really, I like fun facts. So that's really, it's giving Billy. It's giving you probably could have just photoshopped it,
But you did.
but like no, you had to like fill the room with water and almost drowned.
Yeah, like you have to fucking commit to the bit. Like we can't be half-assing this, you know. Like
And your favorite song? What's your favorite song?
ooh,
on the album?
on the album, my favorite song on the album is a song called Dog.
Okay, yeah, I
I
was gonna
did-
say it's either the second or third one. I've listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's my. I mean, it changes kind of like every week and every day, but yeah. I mean, if your girls are at all queer, they are gonna love the music video. It's
Someone
so crazy.
actually said before, "Can we please talk about her music video?" And I was like, "I need to ask that.
Wait, I gotta.
Like, we need to pull that up for them."
Let me see if I can pull.
Yeah,
it.
the music video is wild. It's wild. You guys are gonna love it, actually.
They've
Well, I
seen
hope
it.
you
They're
love
like,
but
obviously.
it's wild. I casted my friend. Her name is Katie O'Brien, and she's like an amazing actor. She was in Love Lies Bleeding. I don't know if you saw that one with Kristen Stewart. But
Amber's
she,
a movie. Is movie.
I am, but I actually haven't seen that one.
Oh, everyone's
it's really good. I would highly recommend
Well,
it.
if
We'll
Yeah.
do Discord movie night. We'll watch that
If
next.
you ever need two funny streamers, you know, one from New York, one from Australia, you know, I know people and they're pretty funny. I think like
Yeah,
you know,
like just like two baddie streamers who like
yeah, you know, I can
just like
ask
funny,
around.
cute, good personality.
Yeah, I could you know,
Everyone's
I-
like, period.
if you ever need
Yeah.
anyone in a music, I don't think I've ever been. No, the closest thing I've been to a music video.
Oh,
is
that would be
like
so fun.
me and Amber's Twitch edits that the girls make us.
Oh, I love them.
Which now that you have my phone number, you will probably start
Oh,
getting.
definitely.
And I want to apologize in advance.
Yeah.
Wait, what are the Twitch edits? I need to see them. Can you
Oof.
text me one?
Let me
I
see.
can
Like, I wish I could because I don't.
Wait, I would love to see what comes up for her. I think if you just search Chamber, a bunch will come up. Like, I'm interested to see what comes up for her.
Is that your like ship name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Like, guys, what's a
Chamber.
real? So
Is it? Should I search it in TikTok?
Yeah,
or?
just search it in TikTok.
Just be careful and be aware now. Your whole For You page will be that.
guys. Me watching you guys right now.
Oh god, I wonder what that one says. I'm embarrassed.
They're just
You guys
guys,
are
we
so
gotta have her
cute.
follow Captain for
Wow, I
President.
believe in love again. My parents, for real. These are my parents.
I love it.
There's
Aw.
some good pages of
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Captain
Dude.
for President. Look, we've done IRL snowboarding, which we gotta. Do you ever snowboard?
Okay, I'm so bad in the snow. I'm so scared of snowboarding and skiing.
Okay.
I did not grow up with that.
I wouldn't.
so-
I wouldn't advise you to go teaching with Christina. She gets a little bit scary, and if you can't stand up, she's not happy about it.
Listen, we'll get there.
You're like, I'm firm. It's tough love, man.
It's
you know,
tough
it's
love.
good.
It's tough. I had glasses
good.
on, and I like fell at the very last minute, and like I physically couldn't stand up anymore, and like I had a tear like coming down. She's like, "Are you fucking crying on today? You better not be crying."
It was like 13 hours. It was the most beautiful snow day. Amber's pants are like, I yelled, I was like, Amber, those pants are too big, they're gonna fall down. I look back, her pants are around her ankle. I'm like,
It was a
I'm
day.
hot, I'm uncomfortable.
Naturally.
But Amber's gotten better, we've gotten better, I've got better at teaching.
I'm pretty good
But
now.
I feel like after you write an album, do you like take a do you take a little vacation? Like me, I'd be like, let's go to Colorado for the weekend, let's go snowboarding. I don't want to hear, see, look at anyone. Or do you have to do the complete opposite because you need to promote the album?
Yeah, so I have to promote the album. So but actually, you know what? I was thinking about it today. I was like, I really want to go to like Costa Rica for a weekend.
Okay,
I
that's cool.
want to go swimming in the ocean.
Okay.
So I should probably like book myself a little holiday, but yeah, it's kind of like this is like grind mode, you know?
Okay,
Like
I haven't
we gotta keep going.
I haven't.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. We got cut off before. You said you started the album in
Yeah.
February.
Oh yeah, I started the album February 2025 and then
Oh my
finished it
god.
pretty much like maybe like January 2026, beginning of this year, or the end of 2025. So it was like just over a year or just
That's
under a year.
crazy.
Sorry.
And do you
Yeah,
know?
it was a long time.
Do you know how many songs that? Because like, how do you know it's done? Right? Like, are you like, hey, okay. So for example, comparing it to streaming, right? We plan a subathon.
Yeah.
We usually always have in between 20 to 25 things to do. And then I kind of feel like, I just get a feeling when I'm like, okay, I think this is enough and this is good. Or are you like, there's going to be 15 songs, that's it.
Yeah, it's so difficult to say because it's like, I mean, like a piece of art is never really done. Like
Yeah.
you can continue to just like keep working on it. You almost have to like cut yourself
Mhm.
off. You're like, this is the date that I want to finish it off. You have to set like a deadline for yourself, especially, you know, being like doing like a creative thing. It's never really
Yeah.
done. You can just keep kind of like chipping away at it. But yeah, for me, I think it was like, I want to definitely do 11 tracks. And then once I had finished that, I had like a feature on my album. This artist called Kathleen Hanna. And once I like locked that in, then I was like, okay, sweet.
You were happy with
It's done. It's done. I was really happy with it.
Do you know who you want as like the special guest, or do you have like a few people and then you kind of see who? Because I'm assuming not everyone, I guess, has time to, you
Yeah.
know, be on the song, or some people might not think they fit on that song, right? Like, how does that work when it comes to features on the album?
Yeah, for me, the reason why we got this particular artist because I just like grew up with her, you know, like she was on literally every single reference playlist for this album, like sending back and forth between me and my producer Patrick, and so she's like one of my heroes.
That's
So
awesome.
it was
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
really cool.
yeah, it was kind of like it was a very easy decision for me, and I did not at all think that she would be down because Kathleen Hanna is like, she's like a legacy artist, like
Mhm.
she's a legend. So I was like, little old me, no fucking way I can stick with her. She's not gonna fucking want to do this, but she was down, and like that, I sent her what we had of the album, and she was like, oh, this is really cool. like I'd love to jump in the studio with you. And we started working in LA. We started working on a track together. So like I didn't send her a song to jump on. Like we came up with it together. And then we finished it.
Were you nervous? I'm actually dying.
I'm literally like getting hot flashes thinking about like
working with someone I love.
That's crazy. You want to know what I would probably do? And I don't know if this is the right way to go about it. I would probably pull up to the studio, but fully have it done, and then just kind of act like, but yeah, just
yeah.
But it would have been done for like
you could
months.
not go into it not prepared. You would be dying.
Yeah, I know it's so nerve-wracking, but that's also kind of like what like the beauty of making music is like it's really frightening, and then because you have literally nothing, but then once you get somewhere, it's like, oh wow, holy shit, we like made this thing out of thin air, and that's really like.
So are you beautiful. Are you going on tour now to like do this album?
We'll see.
Ooh,
Who knows? Who knows?
That's
we'll find out.
If you do, when we're in LA, we're coming to one. Or if you're in New York or Miami, we are coming.
Oh my god, period.
We always need a good meet spot for the Chamber Girls, so it just might happen to be your tour if there is one.
Do you guys travel around a lot?
Yeah. Yes. Actually, after Australia, we have like, we're still not home again for another like month and a half, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love traveling so much, and she like gets weird if she stays in one spot for too long. So
it's so funny. Everyone's like, "Oh, like where do you guys live?" And I kind of feel like it's like, it sounds sad, but it's actually the way we like it. Like we kind of don't have a home, and like we just kind of like my home. And this is like gonna sound so like whatever, but like as long as Amber's there, I'm good, right? Like as long as Amber's there, that's where I feel like home is at the moment. So I feel the best when we have like our suitcases, we have our little dressing room, and then we could just be like, all right, where are we going next? And obviously, I think really where it stems from is like, we both had very strict jobs previously. Like ever since I was 16, I was always in a very strict job where I was only ever really allowed to live my life on the weekends. So I felt like once COVID hit and I had that opportunity to like start traveling a little bit, I was like, okay, if I ever get the opportunity, I'm pretty much going to make the opportunity to travel. And then the second we started streaming, it was like, there were just so many pros, right? There's just so many pros. Like, I feel like we have the opportunity to show places of the world. One is like a gay couple together, which is just awesome. Like, hey, like we just went to this place. We had so much fun. Look how we were treated. Like, don't believe that. Like, we went to Bali and we had the opportunity to like really help our camera woman out. Like, she was, we hired a female camera woman, which I don't know if you might see it in the industry, but very few. So like we make it a point to really try to help people anywhere we go. We paid for 6 months of her rent. She was the sweetest thing ever. So like amazing. It's just like we get to mix those opportunities by traveling, meeting new people, learning about different cultures, right? Like one of our subathon goals was the chat gets to pick where we go on vacation next. And I think it's going to kind of be Japan, but they're going to design our whole trip. So it's just really cool. Like, you get to see new things. You get to experience different cultures. I grew up in Staten Island. The most culturalized thing there is spaghetti on Sundays and, like, pizza. So, and my Italian mother. It's really about it. So we travel. Like, we're going from here to Amsterdam to London to the Cannes Film Festival, Lions Festival, to serve ice cream. It's a long story. And then LA, which we'll let you know our LA dates if you're around.
Sure. Yes, please do.
And then
have you guys ever been to Japan?
No, I was about to ask if you've been to Japan.
But you have, right?
I have. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen on your Insta. It's crazy, right? How do you feel about it?
I love Japan. You guys are gonna love Japan.
What dates did you go?
The fashion is amazing. The food. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, what dates did you go? Because we're trying to figure out like the best time to go.
I think I went in like May. I think it was like this. Yeah, this I remember it was like, or it was like April or May. I don't know if that's the best time to go, but I remember it was like still kind of cold. But yeah, like the food, the fashion, the people are like so nice, so respectful. Like the public transportation system is like amazing.
Did you do the little Mario Kart thing through the streets?
I didn't, but you guys should.
Come on, that would be so fun for you guys.
We'll get like a music video blasting one of her songs and like try to make
it there in spirit.
Look cool. Yeah, I've heard Japan is like, is if we were in the future in 25 years.
Yeah.
Like they're years ahead of
Yeah.
everyone. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go September, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh, I think that's like perfect time because it's like you don't want it to be like swelteringly hot,
Oh
and
my god, no,
but
I'll
you want
die.
it to be kind of like because you hate being hot.
I hate being hot, and I get hot like this.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite
I mean,
place you've
being
ever
in
gone to?
Australia.
Oh yeah. Well,
Being in Australia, you must get hot, huh?
okay, but it's weird because I thought that too. But she lived in Melbourne, so Melbourne is like all the way at the bottom of Australia.
Yeah, it wasn't like that hot.
So it gets cold, which people don't know.
Right.
Well, they think it's just like beautiful all the time. It is definitely not, but you know.
Have you
Australia,
been here?
Australia.
I was in Sydney. I like did a little like cute little fan event in Sydney
Aw.
in like 2024. Dude, Australian fans and like Australian audiences are so cute.
Oh, okay, good,
They're
good.
so
Thank God.
cute. They're like just so excited and happy that you made the trip. Like you
Yes,
don't even really
yeah.
like, like they were just like so happy that I was even there.
I
And
was saying
like,
to
"Oh, you
Christina
guys."
the other day, like, because when we went and saw Maggie, I was like, I think Australians get so hype and excited, like you said, when people come down, because it's not all the time that artists are coming there. So good on you for making the trip as well. Like that's so cute. They would have appreciated it so much.
Honestly, I love Sydney because it kind of, it's like it's giving the kind of like Asia Pacific vibe that I grew up with. It's like a little bit
Oh yeah,
like
100%.
it feels it feels like Asia in certain parts of the city.
That's really
you know?
cute. Do you go back home and
yeah.
visit home much?
Yeah, every year. My parents still live there, so I
Oh,
I go and
wow.
like see them. Yeah, I go and see them for the holidays, so like December to like end of January.
Nice.
And do you feel just good when you
Yeah.
go there? You get to like have some home cooked meals and like
Oh, it's
Just
so
relax.
nice. Yeah, and they have like a cute little apartment, and like my parents have a dog, like the dog that I grew up with, so I get to like hang out with the dog.
Oh,
Do you guys have any
the
pets?
captain.
we don't because we travel so much.
You travel so much, yeah.
Amber wants a weenie dog, which I always say is
Bad.
like such a good joke. But we just travel too much where, it's not like we're going from like New York to Miami. It's like, we're going from New York to Australia, and I just don't think it would be fair on the dog if
Yeah.
we were gone for 5 months and then now I'm cursing the dog out because it's back in New York with my mom, and now I'm fighting with my mom because, she's had the dog for 3 months and I want it back. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's just one of those things we have to just wait on. But I want
Yeah.
one we want one so bad, but
Wait,
will.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
I also really want a dog, but
You don't have one either?
I'm in a similar position where I'm like I feel like selfishly I want
I
a
know.
dog, but for the dog's like sake,
We
maybe
can't.
I shouldn't be getting a dog.
It's hard though. It's an
Because, like-
everyday thought. I'm like, should we just do it? Should we just do it? And then we don't. But I see a lot of instruments in the back. What other instruments do you play?
Oh, I predominantly play guitar. Guitar is
Okay.
like my first instrument. So that's kind of my baby. I grew up playing guitar, and like that's the reason why I got into music was
So cool.
because I started playing at like 12.
Does anyone
Right
ever-
around the time when I was coming out to myself. I was like, yeah, guitar is such a fucking
Yeah.
lesbian instrument. It's like the lesbian
I mean,
instrument.
I don't know. What about the drums?
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. It's like, guitar, moon, drums rising,
Did you
That's
ever,
like that's
Did
the-
you ever play sports? Because everyone always says like
Yeah.
softball, like right? Like I played softball, so it's like the lesbian sport. Like basketball's but softball was like, yup, there's
Basketball
the chat.
definitely is.
Yeah, but softball was worse. Guys, does anyone in the
so-
chat play any instruments? Anyone play guitar? I feel like we did a talent show on stream once, and we had someone play
The guitar,
Um,
amazing.
guitar. We've had drums, so I know we have a few people.
Oh, people are playing.
I played the drums.
I played
People
softball.
are playing
Yeah.
piano, bass, guitar.
All right, well, if you ever need someone on tour, you could just come in here and have some tryouts.
Ooh,
No,
I
I know. I'm like,
Bass?
we should host some auditions.
That's so cool. Me and Christina's biggest wish is that we learned to play an instrument and we spoke another language. Like we couldn't get any more just no talents really in the music.
Oh, yeah, you
part.
probably speak more than one language, right?
Honestly,
Or,
like, I can speak I can understand a tiny bit of Tagalog, which is like the language that the predominant language in the Philippines, but like I've like lost so much of it. I grew
That
up
makes me
being able to
feel
speak
bad.
Thai, and I've like lost it because, yeah, I've just like I moved around so much. Like I was back and forth between Hong Kong and Thailand, so it's like not enough time to really pick it
Learn it.
up. Like my parents are similar, like sounds like similar to you guys. Like they're like very nomadic, kind of like really enjoy moving around.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
that
just
was
not
kind
in
of
one
the-
spot,
Yeah.
stagnant enough to kind of
I
like
know.
learn.
I
Yeah.
know.
We're
But
the
I wanna
worst.
I wanna take lessons because when I'm back in the Philippines, I'm like starting to pick it up, but I'm not there long enough to like really acclimate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to start taking lessons. It could be kind of cute.
We have to start taking lessons, Christina.
I know.
Everyone we meet
What are you
speaks like.
What are you guys gonna learn? What's
Well,
the language that
We
you
barely speak English, so I feel like we
No,
gotta.
literally, me too.
I don't know, but I do. But with the last 10 minutes, I want to ask the. I know the girls have some questions for you, if you don't mind. So guys, can I feel like I'm in school. Can I open? Melo habla español. Guys, can we get some? I know some of you have questions. Okay, I like this one
Oh,
from
the hair
Nina
routine.
367. We need Toa's hair routine.
I feel
we
like
do.
it's like naturally like that. I just have a feeling.
Oh my god, yeah, it's pretty unglamorous. I'm not gonna lie. It's nothing too elaborate. Like so it's mostly the haircut. Like the haircut is really fucking carrying.
Okay.
Has
but
anyone ever really
I-
stuffed it up?
I'm sorry.
Has anyone ever like really stuffed up your haircut, or you found one and you've just stuck with her or him?
Yes. Yeah, but I have a girl now, and she's like.
See, that's
she
where you
is
went wrong in the beginning.
clutching.
Gotta get the girl to
Yes.
do it.
You gotta get the girl. The girl is always gonna fucking sort you out, right?
100%.
But yeah, so I've been going to her for like maybe 4 years now. But yeah, I just get a little like Shea Moisture curl cream, and I go like this.
There we go, girls.
There you go.
There we go.
There's the brand
And
deal.
that's it. I know, it's so unglamorous. Like I wish I had like something more elaborate. Like people use diffusers, and like I got nothing.
You just wake
I
up like
but
that.
don't
so
look to
wet
me
right
for
now.
like beauty tips. I just barely learned how to do anything to my face. So
That's lucky though.
and my fans think that it's a wig.
No
That's
way.
a
Someone
The
did
on-
ask. They were
the
like,
on-
"Is it a wig?" But it doesn't look like one at all.
That's amazing.
The ongoing joke is that it's a wig and that I'm actually secretly bald.
So is she apparently.
Shut that.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah, they call me Toa Bald.
They literally call you that too.
I
That's
get-
so funny.
I had like a really
Bald
okay.
gang.
Yeah, I had like a really bad part one day, and now there's rumors that I'm bald. But this is my natural hair. It's actually still wet. Literally just showered.
That's pretty bad.
But I like that question from Luna. Who are you dreaming to sing with? Who are you dreaming to sing with in
It
a
was
duo?
like her dream collab. I feel like that's like.
I feel like you got your dream club, but
Oh my god, I honestly low-key got my dream
Yeah.
collab. But like if I had to choose another one,
yeah.
God forbid. Damn, I think I would choose either like the Arctic Monkeys or Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, I love
that's
both
cute.
of
That would
them.
be- That would be fun. I mean, my Pinoy sister, love her.
Let's call.
But we did work together before. I was in her documentary a couple years ago, which was fun. We got to like play together.
That's it.
um,
Yeah, that's so cool. I feel like we should just call Olivia up. I feel like you can get that one.
Yeah, you
I
could
feel like you
definitely
could get any
that
of them.
one.
Honestly,
Same.
you're a girl. You're so cool. Like everyone would be
Guys.
lucky to have you. So I feel like
Oh,
if you need help, we could just. So it's funny. We were dying to go on this podcast in London, and we just mentioned it on stream. And I think our girls just blew up the girl's Instagram to the point she had no choice but to say yes. We will now be going on that podcast.
Yeah.
wait, who's the podcast? Who's the
GK
podcast?
Barry.
Wait, one more time. Sorry.
GK Barry. It's the Saving Grace podcast.
Okay, sick.
So,
Dope.
I'm gonna ask
And you
this.
go and you're doing that in London?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, we're just waiting on confirmation. But she's like very crazy, very fun. Like she was on some of those crazy shows. There's like a really funny clip because I wasn't too familiar with her until the girl started telling me about her. And then there's this really funny clip of her. She's just out of her mind, and she gets paired with a priest on the show. And she like mentions scissoring, and the priest is like, "What's that?" And it's just like the funniest minute because it's like the two randomest people in the world with each other, and it's just.
He ends up being like, I don't think I should know about that. She's like, yeah, no.
It's a funny clip though. She was just educating him, and he was open to
Yeah.
it. He
I
wasn't
liked it.
opposed.
Like she's like, so basically it's like when two
Yeah, he's just.
And then
going
he's just like, she's like, actually, I'm just not
It's
going to
like-
explain that to you. Wait, this is a cute one. It's a question from Blackbird. How did Toa start composing music? How do you go from doing covers, if you did, to deciding to start making your own music?
Oh yeah, guys, I was big into covers. I was a cover
okay.
gal. I was on TikTok and YouTube like making covers in like 2020.
Oh, I'm so
Um,
pulling those up on our next stream.
100%.
That's my hair is like, if you want to see some busted hair, go
That's
there.
when you
Like,
didn't
that
have
was
the
when
good
I was into
hairdresser.
the bat. I did not figure it out yet. It was not looking cute. But yeah, I started playing guitar on TikTok, and that's kind of how I started to build like a bit of a following. And then that's how I kind of got signed to my label and stuff, and I sent them like the demos that I was working on.
Can I
That's
ask
really
like a
cool.
really weird question? And this isn't. It's
Go,
it's
girl.
so interesting because we were watching a documentary and it really showed the difference of like, you know, years and years ago when like Justin Bieber was discovered, right? Like it was like, how do you feel like you need to kind of like, do you feel like you have something more to prove? Because I feel like someone like Addison Rae, right? Like it's very hard to detach yourself from like that TikTok image. And maybe because she didn't start off as a singer, she started off as like genuinely just doing TikTok stuff. But do you feel like you need to kind of like stick up for yourself a little bit if it comes to like, you know, getting a little bit more well known off of TikTok, where someone like Justin Bieber got discovered from like YouTube? But nowadays I feel like everyone I know and all the new artists like Alex Warren, all of them got discovered. Like Olivia Rodrigo just got discovered. She was on Disney, but she got discovered from writing driver's license on TikTok. So I think it's like, how do you feel about
Totally.
that now? Like, I guess the difference, if that makes sense, that question.
Yeah, I think TikTok and Instagram, it's so cool because it basically like democratized like the playing field, and it made it like much more accessible for artists
Yeah.
to have their music heard on such a large platform. Whereas like I think before it's like you kind of needed a record label to like help lift you up. Whereas like now kind of anyone can be a huge artist, and that is so cool.
Yeah.
That like people have that, like you can, you know, like even for you guys, like
Yeah, 100%.
you're in the comfort of your own home, but you're doing your job.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing for us.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's such a huge privilege that I feel like a lot of artists like did not have. Obviously sometimes, you know, it's like not good for your mental health to be on TikTok for too long.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's like, sometimes I get a little bit resentful, but like it got me where I was, so like therefore I'm so grateful.
100%.
That's how I feel. I feel like back then it used to be like, you know, you had to put so much money and like effort into getting signed, and then you kind of like entangled in a label that, you know, you've seen how that's gone, right? With like artists like Taylor
Yeah.
Swift and Justin Bieber, and it's like, you know, you sign these labels at such a young age and stuff. And now it's like, hey, you go on TikTok, you have the ability to do what you want, and then you get discovered on the boundaries that you set. And I think it should really just be looked at such a positive, and even for us, like it changed our lives, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like we wouldn't ever
Literally.
been discovered if it wasn't
Yeah.
for TikTok and just being ourselves. So I think it's really cool, and I think TikTok though, after a few hours I gotta shut it off, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not good. It's not good for this.
I know. I just have one more question. I feel like this is like super interesting. What like inspires you the most when you write music? It's probably like a lot of things, but is it like a person? Is it like a country you visited?
Our
Is it
streams.
like, what kind of inspires you behind maybe like a few of your songs?
Yeah, I mean a lot of this album is about lesbian sex. Can't even lie.
I love it. I
guys,
love it.
everyone stay
Yeah.
on past 8:30. We will be listening.
Yeah, no, it's literally about, it's a lot about love and like intimacy.
www.
and-
Love it. Love it.
yeah, www. Exactly. No, that's how I feel too. But I think also like, especially because we're kind of just starting to hear like songs about queer love really be in the mainstream. I think it's like, it's still like a huge act of like rebellion and resistance to write about like lesbian sex and to write
Yeah.
about lesbian intimacy and lesbian love. So
I love
I
that.
do feel like it's very important at this moment to be like that kind of representation for, you know, my audience, like for the queer community. So I do
100%.
feel like
Listening after
that's kind
the
of
whole album
100%.
in the bedroom.
100%.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But
I
yeah,
love
it's
that.
it's a lot about love. It's a lot about love.
I love that. Was there any
Yeah.
that was like, I think I just find it so interesting because sometimes I listen to music and I'm like, wow, how did they come up with that? Is there any song that was kind of like we wouldn't expect it to be inspired by that, if that makes sense?
Oh, cool. That's a cool question. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're all pretty like, if you like really listen to the lyrics, they're all pretty like self-explanatory.
I love that so much.
Amber's gonna be texting me after, being like,
I'm going to be like
"Christina,
just
what
sending
does
her
this
some
mean?"
lyrics
I'm
from
like,
the song.
all right, no more listening.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yes.
Well, one, thank you for coming on. Two,
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
hope you
Thank
stream
you,
more. We're
guys.
definitely gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what raid is, but we got to teach you that on stream because
Mhm.
if you're ever on, we're gonna do a quick raid to you, which means we pretty much send all of our children over to you, and they could torment
Oh.
you for the next hour. But I mean, listen,
Beautiful.
you obviously should be so proud of your career as it is. Never mind this
Thank
whole
you.
fucking album, which is just awesome. I'm gonna continue playing it in the car. Everyone, I hope you download it. It's on all platforms, right? At least I saw Apple Music and Spotify.
Oh, they definitely will after knowing it's
I'm an
together.
Apple Music girly, so I don't really know the rest. Amber's Spotify, so we
Oh my
have our
God, yeah.
battles.
Forever.
We need to
Yeah,
get
she's
some of-
everywhere. She's everywhere.
She's everywhere. I love that. We need to get your some of your songs uncopyrighted so we could have it as our Twitch
Mhm.
alert. If we get that working, I'll send it over to you.
Yeah,
And
that's
if
so
there's a
cute,
tour,
yes.
please let us know
Yes.
because we will be the first people buying tickets,
Mhm.
showing up, streaming it. We'll get a little backstage if you're open.
So-
100.
And you know, when
Easy.
we're in LA, we would love to come meet you, get a little tour of any studios you've ever got to practice in. I've actually never been in a
Yeah.
studio in my life. I think that's for many different reasons because I cannot sing, dance, or have any musical talent.
We can learn.
But guys, make sure you give her a follow on definitely on Twitch and then all the other platforms, of course.
Yes.
You were just
Thank
so
you.
Yeah,
nice.
thank you so much,
Literally,
Toa,
you're
honestly.
so nice. You deserve
Thank
all the
you, guys.
success you already have. And if we could be of any help, us or the girls, in any type of way in the future, you just let us know, and we'll all be cheering
So
you on
cute.
for the next few weeks while you continue.
I can't do that right.
So.
How does that look?
Yeah, you guys are fucking
Let's
precious.
get a little thumbnail. So we'll hold it up, or hold your album cover up. Let's go.
Yes.
Guys,
You're
can
like, "Get on
someone
it,
take a
girl."
screenshot of this for me so I can post it on Instagram? I feel like I'm like on Jimmy Fallon where you gotta show the album cover. So cute.
Hey.
Thank
Dude,
you
thank
so
you.
much, Toa, honestly.
Thank you so
Oh, you guys are
much.
so sweet. Thank you so much for having me. This
I-
was so
Of
cute.
course.
Just a heads up, I actually don't even know how to end this this way. I think you end on stream browser,
Okay,
like,
period.
We're
but it
figuring
won't
it out
end on
together.
it won't end on your end. So I think you gotta end it
Oh,
twice.
okay.
So
Oh, I got it. Got you.
okay, we will text you. Thank you
All right,
so much
guys.
again.
Yes, Toa,
Everyone
thank
say
you.
Oh,
bye.
you guys are the
Bye.
best. Have a good morning.
Bye. You too. Let's see.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh.
Okay, guys, can you still hear us though? We gotta turn that fan on. I'm so hot in here.
I know, me too. Oh wait, what happened? It didn't end, did it?
I think we're still on. Guys,
still-
are you kidding me? Hold on. Can you guys hear? See?
Guys, she is so cute.
So honestly, I literally cannot be more happy with how like everyone we've been meeting. But you wanna know why? It's fucking queer gay girls. Let's fucking
Sick.
go.
That's all I ever want. Like majority of the time, I just want them to be gay queen icons, and then I'm extremely happy with the collab always.
Yeah, we gotta go see her in person because
100%.
I wanted in person just obviously the best, but it was so cute.
Holy shit! I need to like go to the bathroom so bad, but I didn't want to be rude and go while we were on there.
No, go. The only thing I fucking wish is our screen was so.
So also
shred.
they couldn't hear us on hers
It's
either.
alright. It's alright.
Which I was like, damn it, but it's okay. We'll figure it out next time. We'll definitely figure it out properly next time.
Yeah.
I knew Amber had to. How did you know? I'm crying. Oh, she's so sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really, really quickly.
You guys need to do interviews low key. What does that mean? Fuck, I'm hot in here. She's so easy to talk to. I honestly could have stayed on with her forever. But I always like to end it so you guys always want a little bit more, you know. Chamber podcast, guys, we do have a fucking podcast. It's called Christina and Amber on Twitch, and I interview my wife. She was lovely. Well, I think it's just being respectful of, like, knowing a little bit about the person to ask questions, but then I think it's, like, asking questions that you know your audience wants to hear about and that are cool, right? Like, I feel like when you ask the same fucking question, like, they're not excited, you're not excited to, like, ask the question. Like, Amber asked such a good question. Amber asked a few really good questions, which is so cute of her because I know she gets nervous. Oh yeah, guys, can we please listen to some of the album? Because wait, there's this one song. They're all really good. But this song, wait, so good. Hold on, let me share my screen. I gotta get better at sharing screen. No, guys, this song.
I would love to go to her concert, like a bunch of just lesbians and
Wait, the chorus is so
explicit, but different. It's never gonna happen.
Wait, I want to watch the music video.
Yeah, wait, what's the music video? What's the music video? Wait, what's the... What was it, Dog? Was that the...
Yeah, that's that.
Oh!
I just saw a massive ass and her head in between them. Oh, it was so funny. Let's share it.
Guys, can someone text me that picture? I want to post it on my Instagram.
Guys, I'm crying. It was just a massive ass and her head in between.
Let's watch this shit. Hold on.
Into the Streamiverse!
She looks really
Whoa!
tall. Can someone look up how tall she is?
Okay, Toa!
Oh.
She has such a pretty face. Like, you can tell she doesn't really wear that much makeup and she still looks like that.
I think we're the same age, too.
27?
I think she's 27. I could be wrong.
Okay, now I know what she means by it being related to.
Yeah, she's 27.
lesbian sex.
Oh, we're actually almost exactly the same age. Born in March.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like something's gonna happen here. I like how there's a sign of a cross in the back.
God bless. Okay, Toa!
Damn, Toa!
I need to see if Dirty Habit Kravitz has one.
Okay, Toa.
Oh yes, cool. This song's so fucking good.
Where is that film? New York?
Given the dirt on the floor, it might be. But it doesn't look like it, actually.
Filming a music video
It looks
would be
like
so
London,
fun.
right? I see like a bus or something.
Well, filmed in Paris. What?
Wait, Tober cropped this, and it's Mellow's message, and it goes,
What?
let's pull up the lyrics and analyze the lesbian sex parts. Mellow, stop getting us in trouble, bro!
Called out. Mallow.
It's never gonna happen.
Wait, this music video is sick.
If I don't get a fucking music video, we're gonna work on that. Her next album. Let's go.
That would be so.
There's gotta be a part for 2 lesbian streamers.
I would just take a shot and then we can like make out or something.
100%. Well, we both just got our fucking periods tomorrow. We felt like checking this one.
Oh, we just watched that one. We just watched that one.
I think it'd be my dream to help film a music video, not even be in it.
Why is this music video so good? This song's really, really good.
I go, please, Toa, next music video, can we IRL it? We'll hang in the back and won't bother anyone.
Wait, I'm gonna keep playing it, but I have one question quickly. I should have asked her this. How do they get the streets to be completely bare? Do they go out
That
like
night,
4 a.m. in
yeah,
the morning?
it's usually like
Or
at
do they
fucking
cut it off a
nighttime.
little bit though? Cause like, you know what I mean?
Money grabbing a body bag. Let your girl get your butt tag.
Ooh, I like that lyric.
Baby, never worry about that. Why would you now if you never have? Your conflict avoidant, so self-important, and my name's exploited, so fucking annoying.
Wait, she kind of like went to laugh. Wait, that's actually cute. Wait, watch. She goes to laugh when the water hits her. Wait. Like, it looks like they almost forgot to cut it. Wait, look. You can see she's like about to laugh at it. Bone structure, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, her face is insane.
Oh! No, it's good Beagle. This is probably so fun to do.
I know. This is sick. She's really cool, honestly. I hope we get that second in real live stream in LA.
Oh yeah, that. Well, if she goes on tour.
It is so. Why is it like actually hot today? It hasn't been hot in fucking days.
Well, if she goes on tour, we're definitely going.
Tenzil! Well, guys, thank you to everyone who subbed while we were doing that. It just at one point she was talking and I did not want to like interrupt her, but
Yeah.
guys, queens, even subbing when we're on a stream
Well, I also
together.
felt bad having any other person's music as the alerts, so I just did like random ass like sounds. Cause like imagine she's like not that she would have beef with anyone, but imagine like I'm playing someone else's music. So
I know.
It just felt weird.
Oh man, guys. Back into TMI info. I got my period yesterday and my back is on fucking fire. Like I literally oh my god, I think I need to take some hard drugs right now.
Imagine Amber has to run in a music video.
Guys, you didn't know? I used to be a professional runner. In all of my school sports, I came first. You didn't know that?
Yeah, the only place you were running was...
13! 2001, baby. 2001. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, we gotta put our alert sounds
You
back.
can barely... Who said that? You can barely walk up the stairs?
I mean, that's kind of...
No, it's true, but you didn't have to do me like that. You were running from coming out. That's also true. McCruden! Guys, did you miss us yesterday? Because once I had woken up and we were about to come on stream and then we were like, oh shit, it's the wrong day. I was like, oh, I miss them. I miss them.
The only place Amber's running is McDonald's, someone said.
Guys, I was doing so well, and then on the way to Brisbane, I got a massive McDonald's meal. So I was doing well.
They sent the screenshot. So I'm gonna post that on Insta. Toa said, done. Let's go.
Yes! Music video time for Chamber.
But that wasn't in. I said, can we just hang in the back?
Oh. Bulldog, my Shayla.
We do have a thing at 9 as well, but I do want to take Advil.
Oh shit, yeah.
Bulldog. Okay, guys, that's all we have for today.
We should probably come back on tonight.
Yeah,
it was very short.
Guys, we're gonna come back on tonight if you guys are down for that. Hopefully we make it, cause the night one's fucking killer.
The night, yeah, but it can just be a little bit earlier. Whoever makes it, makes it.
Yeah, we're gonna come back on 9. We'll let you know the time. We're just gonna eat dinner, probably around 8 or 9.
Yeah, 8:39.
We'll try to go on as late as possible, and then tomorrow we'll be back on just chatting us, and then we can think of another. Well, guys, we have to start planning the Japan vacation because you guys got that, and then we need to look into shark fishing, Amber.
Yes, and we also are planning on going to Sydney, so we can plan that too.
Oh yeah, when are we knowing if that's finalized?
Well, it's up to us, really.
Okay.
We'll figure out a day
Maybe
we're
I'll
100%
take it.
want to go. Oh damn, guys, that was so quick. I miss you guys.
Thank you guys for being so nice, sweet, asking questions.
As per
I think
usual.
we had 2 kick-ass people on, and I think in person with Toa would even be cooler, so I'm gonna bother them. We're actually very close with her manager.
Nguyen, baby! Love you, Nguyen. Always popping off. Yes, guys, we're both on our periods, so wish us luck, please. Please.
Okay, guys, we will see you tonight.
Chrissy?
Yeah, I got stuck on that too. Shark fishing. I know, guys, me and Amber are obsessed with fishing.
We were talking about it all
Killing me.
yesterday. We were like, should we go? Should we not? Should we go? Guys, was it weird seeing our faces the other way, though, just before?
Well, the only thing with that stream thing is I don't like how it made us look squished.
I know.
It was so... I think because it's 2. But hers didn't look squished.
Hers looked clear as fuck.
I think it's our camera, but I just didn't have time to figure it out.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fuck with it.
The stream together's always a tiny bit weird, though, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay though. Maybe we
It
can do
worked
some
out.
stream togethers with you guys.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Because of you guys, I ended up having fishing videos on my TikTok.
You know what I have right now? This guy goes up to random people and puts his hands out like this and starts spinning them, and it's so fucking funny. Just please tell me anyone has that on their TikTok, please. Yes! Oh my god.
What is it?
It's so
I
funny.
don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
It's so
Guys,
funny.
we'll be back on later tonight. I love you guys. I'm going to update the alerts. Everyone have a nice, beautiful night. Get some
Sleep
rest.
day.
Wake up fucking early for our stream. Let's gossip. Let's talk about whatever we want to. And then let's plan some IRLs for this week.
We'll talk about Toa, we'll talk about Maggie, we'll talk about the subathon, and we'll talk about future plans.
Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys what happened with the Maggie one with the fucking IRL toolkit.
Ugh, it was so annoying.
Okay guys, I love you guys.
Alright, be here or be square, bitches. Deuces. Maybe if I just really blur it out.
Let me see this wing. Whoa! Holy shit! Come here. That's the wing of the century. Come here. You can fucking fly to Canada with that thing. Let me see. Let's show them.
Well, you wouldn't fucking do it for
Let
me.
me see this.
No!
one. We have to show
No,
them.
just leave it.
Guys, it's the wing of the fucking century. Don't book a flight. Take Amber's airline. You could sit on that thing.
Take us everywhere.
Someone just said, Christina, I'm so hungry I can eat Mike Palumbo. Mike Palumbo was a kid I went to St. Clair with. I'm
I
like,
just read before. Who is that? Not after funerals, they're saying.
wait, should I see if Kyra wants to go grab a quick snack? What are you
not?
doing tonight?
Give me a popper, a popper. Give me this. Give me this. Stay there, babe. Take a sip of your martini.
Okay, go back.
Wait, how do you do that?
Same thing as the other way, go back.
Yuri! Put your muscles up for me. Wait, babe, this is. Oh, yeah.
Smells weird.
Just open